Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an ancient Buddhist text called the Tumhaka Sutta. Now, that translates to not yours. And believe me, it has a truly radical idea about what we own and who we are. And it has some really practical advice on how we can all find a little more happiness.
So, let me just start by asking you something. Think about your own senses for a second. Everything you see, everything you hear, those thoughts that just bubble up in your mind, the feelings that come along with them. Do you own those things? Are they, fundamentally you? I think most of us, without even thinking, would say, yeah, of course. But this ancient text, it's about to challenge that whole idea.
So the sutta doesn't ease you in with a bunch of philosophy. Nope, it just jumps right in with this very direct and honestly kind of strange instruction. It's a simple command, but it's the puzzle at the very heart of the whole text.
And there it is. Whatever is not yours, let go of it. Now, at first glance, that sounds like simple common sense, right? Don't get attached to things that don't belong to you. Easy enough. But you're about to see, the text isn't talking about what you think it's talking about.
And that, right there, is the crucial question. If we're supposed to let go of what isn't ours, we need a list, right? And the list this text gives us is where things get really, really interesting, because it has nothing to do with your phone or your keys. It's about the very tools you use to experience reality.
So the text starts by breaking down a single moment of seeing, and it just says, the eye is not yours. Let go of it. Whoa. Okay. Then it moves on to the things you see, the shapes, the colors. Nope, not yours either. What about the awareness that comes from seeing? Also not yours. The text insists that the contact between your eye and an object, and even the feelings you get from it, none of it is actually yours. And it's not just about what you see. The text just relentlessly applies this same logic to every single sense. Your ear and the sounds you hear, not yours. Your nose and smells, nope. Your tongue and tastes, your body and what it feels. And then, get this, even your intellect and all its brilliant ideas. The entire setup of your conscious experience, all of it, is put into this box labeled, not yours.
Okay, so right about now, you're probably thinking, hold on a second. How can my own eyes and my own thoughts not be mine? That makes zero sense. And you know what? You're right. It feels completely counterintuitive. But the text knows this. It anticipates our confusion. And so it gives us a simple little story, a parable, to help it all click into place.
The scene is super simple. Just picture it. You're sitting in a park, this place called Jetta's Grove. And somebody comes along and starts gathering up the grass, the fallen twigs, all the leaves, and maybe they even start a little bonfire with them. Then the text asks this really direct question. As you're sitting there watching this person burn these twigs, would it ever, for even a second, cross your mind that they were burning you? That what's happening to those leaves is somehow happening to your essential self?
I mean, the answer is so obvious, right? Of course not. It's a ridiculous thought. It's just grass. It has absolutely nothing to do with who we are. Sure, we might be a little annoyed, but we wouldn't feel like we were personally on fire.
And here is the reason the text gives us. And this is the absolute key to the whole thing. We don't identify with the grass because it is not ourself, nor does it pertain to ourself. It's pointing out this clear, intuitive line we all draw between who we are and the outside world we're looking at.
All right, so with that simple analogy about the grass in our back pocket, we can finally circle back to that strange instruction about our senses. That little story is basically the key that unlocks this entire teaching.
And here it is. This is the big aha moment. The text is asking us to look at our inner world, our eyes, our ears, our thoughts, our feelings, in the exact same way we look at the grass and the twigs. They are just things that happen. They arise, they pass away. We experience them, for sure, just like we experience being in a park, but they are not our essential self. They're just natural processes, not personal property. So when we hear this command again, it just lands differently, doesn't it? Let go of what is not yours. It's not about giving up possessions. It's an invitation to stop clinging so tightly to this constant stream of thoughts and sensations, to see them as natural events, just like leaves blowing in a grove. So what's the point? Why would we do this? What's the purpose of this pretty profound mental shift? Well, the text is very, very clear that there is a huge benefit to doing this. This is the promise. It's repeated over and over again. By letting go of this tight-fisted ownership of our experiences, especially the painful or annoying ones, we start to free ourselves from the suffering that comes with them. Think about it. If a painful feeling is just a feeling instead of my pain, its grip on us starts to weaken. The goal here is a deep, lasting sense of well-being.
And that leaves us with this final massive question to chew on. If all the parts of your experience, everything you see, hear, think, and feel, are just phenomena passing through, like those leaves in the grove, then who or what is the self that's doing all the observing? The text doesn't give you the answer. It just invites you to let go and see what's left.